in this video, we are going to do this animation. Before we start coding, I always want to visualize how I would create the widget. So if you look at the right screen, we have here I assume it's going to be a stack because we are going to animate the buttons in a different positions. So by default, I always add scaffold and safe area in a screen, and then we are going to add a stack, and under that stack we have the main body and the three action buttons that's going to be animated by position, and one default position toggle menu button. So let's start. Okay, so I'm done with the toggle menu button. So in here, what I did is I created a toggle menu button icon, and in here I built the animation for rotating the icon whenever the user clicks the button. So it's basically an add icon, which is the plus, and then if the user tap or click the button, is going to rotate the icon in here. And then this toggle menu button icon is wrapped under the toggle menu button. So in here I also added a animated container, which is if the toggle menu button is active, the height and the width is going to be 45, and it's the decoration, I mean the color of the container would be secondary instead of white. So the default color is white, and then if you click, it's going to turn into an active state, which would have the height and width of 45, and the color is secondary, which is I'm using the secondary color of amber 800. Now what I need to do is I gotta animate the three action buttons. Okay, so we have the toggle menu scaffold right here. If you see, we have the scaffold, safe area, and I created a reusable widget, which is the toggle menu scaffold that holds the stack widget, which we have here in the diagram, the stack widget right here, and we have the position button 1, 2, 3 and menu button. So this is button 1, 2 and 3, and we have this toggle menu button right here. So what we need to do next is to animate these three buttons whenever we click the toggle menu button. Okay, so we created the animation right here. So what I did is I passed the active state. So if it is active, or if the button is active, I'm going to use the bottom value that is defined right here. But if it's not, we are going to use the 40, which is the default. So it's going to be the same position as the toggle menu button. Yeah, I think this is about, we have finished implementing the animation for the toggle. Now we want to make it reusable, so we would have, in the scaffold, we have to define a body, which is, let's say, widget body, and I'm going to make it required. So we need to put it in here, body, and also we want to make this actions dynamic. So I don't want it to be limited to 3 action buttons. So let's go to the diagram first and visualize how we can make it reusable. So the stack would be the toggle menu scaffold, which is a stack. Okay, and then we would have the body, that is parameter, and these 3 buttons right here, we are going to make it a list of widgets, and we are going to call it actions. So now we can remove this. It's going to look like this, and we have to loop if there is an actions inside. So let's do it. Okay, so now we created the structure which have this toggle menu scaffold that takes actions that would contain the action buttons and a body. So if we remove one action button and save, it's going to take 2 action buttons and or display 2 action buttons, and if you want make it 3, it's going to animate 3 action buttons right here. So what we did is, inside the stack we loop the actions widgets, and then the button position we are multiplying it by 70. I mean the index, we are going to multiply it by 70. So each action button would have, let's say the first index is 1 times 70, 70 bottom plus 40, which would equal to 110. So the second one would be 180, and the third one would be 250. So if we want to add one more, it's going to equal to 320. So yep, that's it. All of the references would be put in the description box down below. And if you like this video, please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe so you can stay updated on my upcoming videos. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video.